welcome back everybody to part 2 of One Piece chapter 1140. And let's continue where we left off. I'm not going to mince word, but cutting back to after the fight with Scopper Gaban, Luffy, and Zoro, while Nami and Rodo was sitting back there in the back of the audience or behind a rock or something watching those three fight. We cut back to the giant warriors library, and well, the kids point out that there's a flying bird or some kind of bird flying towards, well, to the realm of the sun. And the teacher, well, what's his name? Saul's partner looks at it where the kids are pointing to her, pointing their fingers at, and she was like, "Hell is that?" Right? So it cuts to a different panel, the realm of the sun, and it's Shamrock and let's just say the other. I keep forgetting her name, but I'm just gonna say the other guy's name. And Gunko. There we go. Gunko and Shamrock land somewhere where they're not disturbed by anything, right? And they land on a, well, just say an open space, right? Somewhere where nobody would investigate them, see what the hell is going on. And Gunko decides, oh yeah, should I summon them? And Shamrock's like, go ahead. And she placed her hand, or not place her hand, but does this, right? And a magic circle pops up, right? Well, not a magic circle. Well, technically, it is a magic circle. It's the same circle or pentagram that the five Gorseis used to beam themselves into Egghead Island. Moreover, it's the same ability that Saturn used. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna say Saturn. I'm pretty sure that every single Gorosei has the same ability to access, beam themselves to wherever that magic circle is. In case in point, I would say this: I'm guessing how this is function. You have to have somebody that has the ability to do so in order for you to summon them over there, just like Saturn did to the rest of the four Gorseis, right? So she summons the magic circle, or magic circle appears on the ground, right? And Black Lightning shoots down to the ground, right? Ooh, wait a minute. But that also begs the question, right? That the first time we saw the magic circle, it was Gunko that actually did it, and Shamrock was with her. So doesn't that mean everybody can using it? I might be wrong. How the functionality works with the magic circle. But if you can just beam yourself anywhere in the world, that might be a problem. Anyways, Black Lightning appear, or the same situation that happened when Saturn was beaming every Gorosei to the location, right? To his location. So she ends up summoning two more God's Knight, meaning backup, which that's not good. So one of them says, "Understood," or no, I don't mind going. Just tell me where we leaving from. The abyss will be where now. And two God's Knights appear, and we get the names of two God's Knights. Two out of, well, I mean, we know four. Gunko, Shamrock, and I'm about to say it, God's Knight Saint Summers, and he's part of House Shepherd, which I'm guessing that's one of the Celestial Dragon's house. God's Knight Saint Quilligam from House Limsa. I hope I'm saying that right. And they both popped up. Saint Summers, well, he ain't dressed for the occasion, right? He don't got the attire like Gunko and Shamrock has, right? And he came in there with, well, technically, he was sitting in his chair talking to somebody. And, well, you know you too lazy to dress, right? So, I guess that's what happened. He's sitting in his chair, wearing his boxers and a crop top, white t-shirt with a crop top, yeah. And lazy, still on the transparent snail with somebody. And I guess his clothes teleported with him too. That's in a chest too. And Saint Quilligam Gam is, well, he looks like a dragon. I'm not gonna lie, he looks like a dragon. A pretty badass dragon. And he's carrying a weapon that looks like a trident, but I can't tell from this position. He looks like he's gonna be trouble. In terms of, and I don't know, he has the same thing that the celestial dragons have, but it's kind of different. Once it's right here, right there. So I guess that's what they look like, right? Then now we got all four. Now we got 4 God's Knights to deal with. Not just 2, we got 4. And apparently, from what Shamrock was saying a couple chapters ago, they are very, let's just say, working together, a team power group, more to say to that. Now, St. Summers tells Gunko, said, Gunko, what are you doing in my manor? Huh, Shamrock, you here too? And he doesn't realize that he's not in his manor. He's not back at Pangea Castle, Pangea Castle. He thought he was in his room, but he didn't notice because he was on his transparent snails, right? So they both realized that, what? And they realized that we're in Elbath. How the hell? And then he starts putting his clothes on, putting his pants on, putting his jacket on. And Gunko's like, turns around while, putting his clothes on. And this St. Summer starts saying, the summoning brought my couch too. Big surprise. As St. Quillam says, so this is the land of giants, huh? Everything's so huge. Shamrock ends up saying, I only wanted one person. Why are there 2? And convoy. And Quillam says, it's because you meant to go home, Captain. And Shamrock said, I am? It's an order from above. And St. Summer says, well, so that's what it is. And he continues to say, I suppose the situation in the Holy Land has gotten dire recently. Everything started to spiral downhill after the reverie started. It would be best for you to hurry back there, Shamrock. So that's interesting. I'll get back to that because that got me thinking too. Saint Summer says, anyways, why don't you brief us on this on the current mission? What are we doing in a non-member nation like this? Were you visiting Horrell's grave or something? And he continues, not continues, but Shamrock brings up briefs on the 2 members of the God's Knight, St. Summers and Quillam, brought them up to speed basically. And some time passed, and St. Summers like, alright, okay, I get it. I get the gist of it, basically. So basically, we're just gonna nab some kids, use them as bargaining chip, and to get something out here, right? So that's basically what St. Summers is. So basically, you summoned us here. You got a plan. So kidnap, bargaining chip, get what we want, confiscate it, right? And Colonel says, and those without the mark can't pass through the bed. That means we'll have to spirit them away by ship. Yoko seems a bit irritated because she calls them ingrate. And then Shamrock says, with our combined powers, we could make a game out of this. Chapter end, and that's how this merry-go-round got it, right? Okay, multiple things I want to say, but the most important thing, Gunko and Shamrock been on this island for the timeline zone. So they've been here since the river, or they traveled. But that wouldn't make sense though, because that means Shamrock and Gunko had left Marisua on out somewhere, right? So the only conclusion I would have is that I don't know. Timelines don't, it's not math in here. Something's not math in here, right? So, and then Gunko and Shamrock summoned 2, was supposed to summon 1 God's Knights, but got 2 God's Knight. Oh, and apparently, I want to bring this up too. For some reason, I don't know if that's true. This is true, but this is what I've seen, that Shanks, apparently, when the reason why he lost his arm, gave up his arm to save Luffy, was because he has a mark of the Celestial Dragon, or the mark of the God's Knights that nobody knows about. So the reason he got rid of it is to, to hide that secret. I don't know where that theory came from, but I'm about to go back in the chapters and see if that's true. Like, way back to chapter 1. Because that doesn't make sense, right? To me. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm about to look back to chapter 1 or in the anime, because shit. Manga can hide, but anime can't, right? And last thing is Saint Summers. Well, basically got brought up, or not brought up, but is briefed on what the plan is. So basically we do this and do that, and that'll mean end, right? And Shamrock, I'm thinking Shamrock, you know how Saint Friggerland was when the celestial dragons was hunting Kuma and Bartholomew Kuma and the rest of the slaves? I think that's what Shamrock is trying to do here, right? Don't know. What do you guys think? And oh man, this is, I don't know what to say, right? But if you like this video, this chapter, this part 2 chapter, part 1, part 2 chapter, subscribe, like, share, and comment down below if you think Shamrock might be able to make this as a game the same way Saint Friggerland participated back then when Bartholomew Kuma was, you already know the whole backstory. If you don't know about the Kuma's backstory, I might bring it up again. Another chapter. But see you again, and see you next adventure. Laters.